Hey guys, welcome back to our E3 2018 press conference thing.
But it takes all of us, every one of us.
Let's mention our sponsors, like Kane Cartoon, who sponsored me and wants me to say I love all you turbos.
And I love all of you, except for Quasi.
And these guys are all sponsored by Disney.
And remember Baby Hank?
Yeah, Baby Hank's brought to you guys by Momenti.
And fix things that are broken.
I think this intro is pretty cute because Bethesda
and fed.
even acknowledged their cafeteria staff.
Keep our fans happy.
Yeah, dude,
Must
that's
be nice.
incredible.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
And on the edge of their seats.
And they're mocap dudes, that was you once.
I didn't do mocap.
He filmed mocap.
I was on a mocap set.
Yeah.
And interact with our community.
And I tried on their suits when they weren't looking.
We work together as old friends.
Can you put more of the ping pong balls right here?
They only motion capped one part of my body.
The one with the most motion.
Games
Yeah.
as diverse as the people who make them.
The floppiest part.
We're not
All
just
right.
living the dream.
So it's cute.
That's cool.
They did it, and then at the end, it's revealed that it's her voice. Oh my God, she's
You can start the show.
reception, and
I hope she is reception.
yeah.
That's a good voice.
So here you go. Bethesda has a lot of things.
Bethesda? Do they always do a press conference?
Yep. They've done. They started. I don't know in the old days if they did, but
They've done it for the last 3 years.
they've been doing it since 2015. Modern. In modern terms.
And I think they've done it.
My chat would have to tell me if they did it in the old days, but they definitely took a lot of years off.
Oh, that was double-sided?
Yeah, dude.
Please welcome
Right?
Bethesda's Global Senior Vice President, Pete Hines.
Have another beer there.
What's with their watches thing?
They get like bracelets whenever they go in and they light up. Oh, Stanley Cup champion.
Oh, fuck you.
He's from Washington, D.C. though.
Were you cheering for Las Vegas or something?
Yeah.
Thank you guys very much. You sound good.
You know what they say about Vegas.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
When you come in the desert, watch out for snakes.
Nobody can hear you scream.
You look
You
good.
almost said her.
Yeah, that would have been really weird if I said no. Wish you'd let that slide. Because I don't want to go back there. I don't want to go back there.
We're not allowed back.
Anyways.
That was a wild 27th birthday. Remember we were there for your 27th?
Was it that long ago?
27.
Yeah, man.
Christ.
Wasn't a huge fan. He intros it
Were you
with
that
pretty good little intro. I didn't mind him. I thought he was nice. And then he intros this. What is this?
Hey!
That is the letter A, Ben.
NWK!
You guys know him?
He's awesome.
You guys know him?
Yeah.
Seen him live.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Good. Then we don't have to educate you. Because let me tell you. Let me tell you. Okay, well, you
looks the
go
exact
out,
same.
go out and search E3 2018 Bethesda reaction and watch as streamers around the world sit there salty about this guy.
Oh, really?
Putting on the goddamn awesome show. Like people are
If
just
there's
like,
anything
what the
you
fuck
can
is
say
this?
about
And why is that?
NWK?
What the fuck is this shit?
Oh,
Like,
God.
yeah.
Is that he fucking rocks the house. He's jacked.
Becky and I instantly love this guy.
He's fucking awesome. He's the happiest, rockinest guy ever.
Check out this intro.
Cool. I like standing
He's so
drummers.
smiley.
Yeah.
I'm ready to race!
Dead crowd.
Oh, fucking bullshit.
Dead crowd.
Everyone's on their fucking cameras and shit.
I know!
There's a couple people trying, but
I've been listening to this every morning I wake up. Since
Oh, it's so good.
people nodding.
Yeah.
This is your time to pay. This is your judgment day. We made a sacrifice.
Yeah, man. It's so good.
We should have went down and done. We'll take on anyone. It's really nothing new. It's just the thing we like to do. You better get ready in time.
Fuck yeah.
Short. I think tight pants.
Yeah.
You will never have.
Fuck all of you!
I don't blame the confused looks. I can understand the confused looks. What I don't understand is the.
I don't know
Yeah.
about this guy.
I don't blame the confused looks.
Damn, he is.
The like
No.
like.
He's got great teeth.
Anyways, he tucks it in his pants.
Yeah.
It's not a new act. Like how we did that version.
It is actually probably retro at this point.
The world has too many things. I had never heard of them until this.
No, really?
Yeah.
I don't remember, but having watched his My Little Pony
Your
thing,
life is
I remember it from
Your life is running
past
out.
life.
When your time is at an end. Burning tries to kill again. We cut without.
Is that his band? Like, are they always his band?
I love this girl. She's fucking awesome.
That's like that bass player noise maker.
They're doing their damned best to get this crowd going.
Yeah.
Damn it. Dead fucking crowd. Fuck you! Fuck you! He's putting effort into being a shit. He's
Yeah.
putting effort into being disinterested.
He has sunglasses on!
Fuck you, dude.
Headphones on.
They are awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for putting in effort.
I wonder if they were directly said to not get up. That would suck.
Yeah, you are not allowed to do this.
Yeah. Just get up on the front of the stage and he would have loved it.
How can you play piano while you're shaking your head like that?
Not easy.
No, I play piano and I can't.
Fuck yeah.
I can't believe I'd never heard of them but it's a testament to how much shit's out there. I could
Yeah.
name 10 things that I love that you guys have never heard of.
for
Like,
sure.
it's crazy how much. And now I'm the biggest fan. Like, I want to see him live.
Let's give it up again for Andrew WK,
two.
the perfect song for Rage 2.
Who are the guys that look the most different in our office? You and you.
My name is Tim Willits, and I am the studio director at id
I
Software.
have the least
Magnus
amount of hair.
Right?
Jeez. I got so fucking
amount of hair.
And I am here with a man I chipped out of a block of ice that we found in Iceland. They have a cute interaction. They like.
He calls him out on being tall and
Nice.
the teleprompter breaks.
The teleprompter breaks and it goes on for an uncomfortable amount of time.
Yeah.
They
Poor
save it by
Magnus.
saying yeah. They keep going.
Classic.
So far, like, I mean, Bethesda gives me, like, I give them a lot of points because of showmanship and personality. And now here's Rage 2. I don't know if you guys remember Rage 2. Very
Oh,
poorly
yeah.
received. Big John Carmack.
I
fan.
remember Jesse Pinkman played it on that episode of
really?
Breaking Bad.
Oh, yeah.
John Carmack
really
really,
tweaked it.
wanted this to be the next, like, thing, creator of Doom. Like, and,
Yeah, it didn't end up being that thing.
It didn't. It seemed like the whole thing was focusing so much on the engine that it didn't just
Yes.
didn't focus on the game.
Story.
Like, and we played it on the show and we were like, what the fuck? Like, nothing grabbed you about it. It felt like malaise incarnate. But watch this.
Fear and the need for survival. You see, part of growing up was watching everything get taken from me. I stood by, did nothing. And now, I'm the last ranger of this wasteland. And there's only one thing left to do!
I'm gonna guess rage. Gonna rage!
Invest your finances, guys.
Hello, E3, and welcome to the world of Rage 2. In a moment, we'll dive headfirst into the Eden Spaceport mission, where Walker, our main protagonist, is out to find a rare artifact that will aid him in his quest to take down the Authority.
Including grandmothers.
Doctor, I'm approaching the Eden Space Center.
Ah, yes, I forgot to say. It might be overrun by bandits. The Goon Squad, to be precise. You must likely slay them first, before pulling down the Ecopod from orbit and securing the untainted nanotracks therein.
It's like trying to play, not Vice City. Grand Theft Auto 3, I think, like on cinematic mode, I tried a lot.
Just because it looks cool.
Yeah.
Burnout Paradise changed angles a lot too.
Oh yeah, Burnout was so cool.
Alright, here's where it really gets good.
Doctor, made it to the Space Center.
Keep your wits about you, Walker. The Goon Squad may look whimsical, even, but believe me, behind their playful appearance, they are very, very dangerous.
What? Cool.
Kind of cool, fast.
Rage!
I like a good scatter shot.
And then this.
Rocket, rocket, singing songs to the...
It mounts on the wall. It's motion sensor activated. It's the Rocket the Crusher talking hack, and it can be yours wild and fast. Rage.
What's he doing?
Announcing his presence.
So goddamn fair!
Yeah, it's just fun.
Control of the third floor.
For a little while, I thought it might be a game mechanic to that,
Yeah.
and I still kind of wish it is.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Like your character is so insane. Almost like Pyrovision in TF2, like you get to see whatever you want.
Threat has been nullified. Mr. President, welcome to the Ecopod mission.
Excellent.
I think that looked fucking awesome. Like, basically, they took a page of their own book, Doom,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
and I would say they sprinkled in a bit of Bulletstorm and
Beginning Ecopod.
maybe even a little bit of. It's got a tiny bit of Borderlands feel, maybe. Like a few different things going on. The rest of it's okay. That was the main thing to watch, though. That whole gameplay sequence. I think this goes up against bigger guys. He has a song. He likes football.
Yeah.
The rage, I think, is going to be fun. Is that a different Ender WK song?
Yeah.
He's got a lot of stuff to party.
His main theme is partying.
I'm pretty into him.
It's very. The songs will get you injured.
Isn't what's his dad? Becky? His dad's like a
pastor.
Oh, really?
Like a justice of the Supreme Court or something.
Something like
awesome.
super.
Like formal.
Sweet.
Yeah. Oh, he's a lawyer.
But he's more than just a
lawyers.
lawyer. He's like
He's some
a super
sort of
lawyer.
specific lawyer. Yeah. And his mom's like, teacher. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I was like, oh my god.
This guy comes out and talks about something.
Oh, we did
hard
miss
to put down.
Bethesda's call out to calling it Walmart.
Did we skip it?
We did.
Before they started the rage thing, if you guys are tabulating points in your head for who wins,
Just
I
in
would
case
say
you
that
are.
they deserve a point for something we skipped, which is they said, you may have heard about this next game from our friends at Walmart Canada, who leaked the fucking,
E3.
like,
All the games.
so many
Really?
things.
Yeah.
Walmart Canada's to blame for so many games
Like they
getting
just
leaked ahead of time.
displayed all the games on their site.
Because it's a business
sale or
and
break.
you're kind to your major retailers, and they gave them the benefit of the doubt that they wouldn't give the fucking announcements over to some fucking pleb who was going to leak it out, and they did. And so Bethesda, to their credit, calls out a major retailer who like has control over their own sales. Like huge credit for saying fuck you to a business partner.
Yeah.
Guys, does it smell like campfire?
No.
Not really.
Okay.
Burnt toast?
Burnt toast.
Okay.
He's having a seizure.
Oh, hello.
Dr. Penfield?
This is for any way you
Ned
play.
burnt toast.
This is.
We can skip this because it's just
I literally think they're barbecuing next door.
you probably.
Elder Scrolls on your phone.
It's their this guy's super cute.
Yeah.
Thank you. Before I get started tonight, I just want to do a shout out. It was really great.
I
We
love
started
you.
the showcase tonight.
He's
with
just a
video
super
highlighting,
normal dude.
Yeah.
He's just like
talented people that work.
yeah, like I just want to put in your guys' heads points to attribute if you're gonna come up with a winner.
Gotcha.
I'm not saying these guys win. I'm just saying like give personality points because take my word for it, he was cute.
Yeah.
Normal dude, just coming out talking about a game he's making.
And he like thanked his team
Thanked his team.
wholeheartedly.
Yeah. Not a game I care about, but it was cute to see the passion. And that's what I think is important about E3. You see things that other people care about that you might not, and maybe
And what's
they're-
behind it?
Yeah.
the developer's passion and the fans' passion for these things. When you see this is why stage shows are important. When like a trailer gets announced, all of a sudden this trailer is shown, and you're like, "What is this? And why do I care?" And then you see a crowd go wild. You're like,
yeah, our
"Oh,
chat
maybe I
just
should
fills up, and I
care."
was like, oh.
That's
you
why
guys want this
E3 is
shit.
important with stage shows. Why they're important. Anyways, this is their online game. Skipping along.
Skipping along.
Is Morrowind?
Yeah.
No, it's not Morrowind.
No, it's their online.
I thought the online was
Somerset
Morrowind.
or
This is the game that everybody blames for the fact that there hasn't been a new Elder Scrolls because they're like focusing too much on the online thing when we could have had a real Elder Scrolls by now. But
oh, it's just Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, it's Somerset. Yeah.
that's the new DLC. But everybody says it's like one of the best online. If you're into MMOs, it's one of the best. All right, here we'll go back a little bit.
I'll get you another one, Deacon. It's okay.
There's many.
What do we have several?
You can try this
Oh,
one.
shit.
I don't know what that one is.
Here you go.
It's just a pen.
It's just
It's Doom?
I thought it made different sounds.
Yeah, it is Doom. I'll give it the benefit of volume because it deserves it.
Shit, that's just a brain. Yeah.
it's so basic.
Shit, fuck. How are you getting out of here?
It's hell.
Fuck yeah!
My name is Doom Guy, and I'm fucking pissed. Doom is back.
What's it called?
It's called Eternal. But when I was watching it, to my credit, I said Hell on Earth.
Thank you.
And he comes out and he says Hell on Earth.
Yeah,
I'm
he
Marty
does.
Stratton, executive
Probably
producer
couldn't say hell in
of
the
Doom
thing.
Eternal.
It should have been called Hell on Earth.
Yeah.
I
Doom
love
Hell
this
on
guy.
Earth. So
It
that's
looks
I
very
think,
much post-apocalyptic.
what makes it really stand out. So they were telling me, these guys were telling me, Doom 2 was on Earth. Could have fooled me, because like it was all within a facility. Like it felt like
Yeah.
it might as well
More
just
powerful?
be Doom 1, right? Like
I was on fucking Mars.
yeah,
me
me
too.
too. I didn't follow the story, but I thought it was just the same as Doom 1. So what's I think really cool about this is you're actually going to see Cityscape destroyed by hell.
Noise.
Whereas
That's
even
cute.
if you guys are telling me Doom 2 was on Earth, it was still in like a fucking, technical facility that makes it look just like Doom 1. It didn't look like anything like Earth, in my opinion. But that was cool to see like demons surrounding
Quake.
like
Yeah.
ruined skyscrapers and shit.
Yeah.
This guy comes out to talk about Quake's multiplayer thing that they're doing.
Quake Online.
I thought it was a bike
Quake
courier.
Champions.
Yeah.
Right? He looks
It was
like a
literally
bike
called
courier.
Doom 2 Hell on Earth. Well, fuck
Oh, wow.
me.
Look at that. It's wild.
Yeah, but
Sideways.
if everything went bad on Mars, I'd still say this is Hell on Earth.
You get
So,
slapped. You idiot!
God, guys, this is like Hell on Earth. It's pretty bad, is what I mean.
Did you guys hear me? I said hell on earth.
They show some class-based
jazz
combat
hands,
here. It's not something I'm interested in. I don't think you guys would be interested in it, really. I'm the gatekeeper on what you're interested in, so...
Yeah, pretty much. I accept that.
Then they go on to show Prey has been out for a while, and they're adding New Game Plus, and they're adding a new mode, like a survival mode that's super hard, reroll mode, like die once and you're dead mode.
Shit.
And they're adding new story for free.
Nice.
And that's pretty cool, because they don't need to do that at all.
Kyle can't wait to play it.
Yeah. That's
We-
exactly my sentiment.
Oh, they played Houston. I honestly think we could have really liked this game if we had time, but it was
Yeah.
like towards the end of our
Oh, yeah.
stuff here, and we were just like, we don't have time. So I would like to maybe return to it, because I've heard it's like good, not great, good.
Prey was awesome. I
Liked it.
loved it.
Some people loved it. Some people said it was just.
Prey was great.
It was definitely doing some like attempts.
I remember it just didn't grab us as well.
Some people said it was trying to go BioShock directions. This is cute. Yes, it's cute. It's pretty like,
It's like nerdy.
awkward. These two are
Yeah.
clearly lame, and like it's adorable because they
Whatever
are.
works, but definitely not a coworker, right, Susan?
Absolutely not.
Not a mimic. He put that on her.
Because mimics are a thing in Prey.
That wasn't meant to happen, I guess. In the game, things can be mimics, and you don't know, and so he put that on her to make sure.
And then
It was a
fell
cute
off.
little thing
And then
they
it
did.
fell off.
And they tried their best. Like, I mean, you get points for trying,
Definitely.
and that's what
That's
E3 is all about.
cute.
Is like those moments. These guys come out.
the creative director at Machine Games.
His name is Jerk.
Oh yeah.
And I'm Jan Gustafsson,
Own it, man.
executive producer at Machine Games.
Can you pronounce it, Eric?
Yeah.
Nice.
Last year, millions of you took to the streets and sparked a revolution.
Oh, sport. Got that revolution, bro.
Wolfenstein.
They're cute and they're real developers.
Yeah.
Just another thing to note. They brought out real people talking about the things they're working on. Gives them points, in my opinion. And this is their DLC for Wolfenstein. Didn't play it.
Fighting all my life.
I mean, we played the first little bit. Think that it strikes you as mediocre from the very beginning.
Does it?
Yep, in my opinion. You get to the
It's tough to have a standout game nowadays.
Yeah, it really
you get to
is.
the thing in Wolfenstein, the latest Wolfenstein that I was most looking forward to was modern day America. You get to
Yeah.
walk through,
Yeah.
well, not modern, but anyways,
Well,
you
yeah,
walk
I
through
know what you mean.
America and
Yeah.
the
And
Nazis
the
are in
Nazis,
control.
Yeah, that's what.
There are 5 or 7 people in the
No.
downtown. it sucks. It feels not like a living world. That's all I have to say. It just doesn't feel like a living world. It felt like a crappy little demo. It felt like the demo that they showed on E3. That's all.
That's strange.
And then you get to see the milkshake scene where the Nazi comes in and talks about the milkshake that we all saw at E3. It was like literally nothing but that, and it was like so sparse. And I thought and then as soon as that scene's over, you dive back into a manhole.
Do or die, sis.
Oh,
Just
so this
like-
is, it's his
Wolfenstein
kids.
Youngblood.
It's his.
So, yeah,
he has
his
twin
kids.
girls at the end. Spoilers of the end of the game,
Which
and
we
as the
didn't
DLC
know
is
either.
these two girls fighting against Nazis. Sounds
and it's
interesting.
a new game. It's not DLC.
But once once that scene's done with the milkshake with the Nazi, you dive into a manhole, you're back into a Nazi enclave, and it continues just like any other Wolfenstein game. You're in a Nazi enclave of like pseudo-futuristic old style.
Don't fast forward after this.
It just, in my opinion, like it just not. Reviewers said it was good.
At Bethesda, we're proud of our history of innovation, and that
I'm gonna go
includes
back to it,
breakthrough
though.
VR technology that we revealed at E3 2012.
2012.
Since then, we've delivered some of the very best
Yeah, we've,
VR
like,
experiences in
covered that.
gaming, from
Probably.
Doom to Fallout 4 to Skyrim, and we're not done. Two of the franchises that we just heard about are going to also offer VR experiences. So, when Prey's Typhon Hunter is released later this summer, you'll be able to experience the competitive mode that Susan and Ricardo were just talking about in virtual reality.
Oh, he's gonna regret that for the rest of his
It will
life.
also include a single-player experience that puts you in the boots of TranStar employees working to solve puzzles aboard the Talos 1 space station.
He's gonna be trying to have his
I'm
fourth
also
kid
excited to
later,
announce
and he
a
won't be
new
able to do it because he
Wolfenstein
remembers the
VR
moment that he said
Can't get a boner.
mood instead of mode.
Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, in which you play a hacker who can take over
If
Nazi
you're watching,
robots
dude, I
and
love
turn
you.
these war
You're cool.
machines against
All right, I know what you're looking for, Beck. When does it happen?
I don't know.
possible.
No. Oh wait, maybe it did. Did they cheer like that right there? Did I really just go to the exact worst point?
Wolfenstein VR game.
This sucks not having my.
You just skip
And
it.
Cyberpilot, in which you play a hacker who can take over Nazi robots and turn these war machines against their masters. In our ever-ending quest to bring the message of fuck Nazis to every platform possible.
There was a big controversy when they said "fuck Nazis" in an interview. I think it was him who said it
really?
originally.
Yeah, like he was a.
Why was it a
like-
controversy?
It was like a Vice interview, and they're talking about like devising like the right, and he's like, yeah, but fuck Nazis. So
He was like, "Fuck Nazis," and they're like, "Why bring politics into this?" Oh my god!
He's like, they're Nazis.
I don't know if this
They're
is like.
villains, it's
I don't
not
know if this is like.
politics.
There's no medium ground on this. Like, it's Nazis or not. And he said "fuck
Yeah.
Nazis" in his interview, and people were like, "Oh, well, why did you have to split the right and the left?" It's like, who said this? Everybody, fucking right and left, man. It's fucking America.
What?
That's amazing.
It's America, dude.
That's
Right,
why you'll
and-
see on Twitter right now. There's like
Well,
things
this
going
week
around
at our
about like
booth at
fuck
E3,
Nazis.
so
Is there like
please stop
hashtag
by
not
and give
every
them a try.
Nazi?
I don't know.
We are really excited.
What makes me worried though is like the people like I'm all for like fuck Nazis, obviously, real
But-
Nazis. What I don't like is
No,
this
is that
mentality.
everybody's a Nazi.
Yeah,
that's
and not
stupid.
just that, but also looking back, I'm worried about the next generation being like, "Oh man, those fucking Nazis were evil." It's like, okay, there's a difference though
Yeah.
between remember Nazis and German soldiers.
Or
Yeah.
There's a huge difference, and that's
Yeah.
what I think.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think if anybody took a real issue to that, it's that say like, okay, fuck Nazis, but like when I'm playing a Call of Duty, the old style, and Battlefield, I'm not gonna be like, fuck that guy, he's a Nazi. He's just a German soldier. There's a difference.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm worried about is that the new generation is gonna be like, all those Germans were goddamn Nazis. No, they weren't.
My friends,
Some were.
My friends.
Lots
Some were.
weren't.
Lots of them were middle ground, brainwashed Nazis, and some were straight up just wish they weren't in this fucking world.
Yeah.
My
So
friend's
remember that.
grandpa fought in World War II, and he had his toes frozen off, and he fought for the Nazis, and he hated what he had to do, but he had to or he would die.
And even the guys who didn't hate what they had to do in that moment, you can't really blame them because you wouldn't do any different if you had a fucking, like, that
There's
propaganda being shoved down your throat every day of your life.
that we've shown
There's a
here
difference
tonight.
between a
Thanks,
Nazi and a German.
Mariah.
That's all I want to say.
Sorry,
Who
thanks,
are really
Mods.
here.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah, let's not get. I just want to say, like, on that note, though, like, yeah, that's the only thing I worry about that whole fuck Nazis mentality.
Yeah.
Is that a stupider generation is going to be like, yeah, fuck the Germans.
So
much.
The movie Swing
I
Kids
could
is
not be
amazing.
more excited to be here. I want to
Todd Howard came out.
Who came out tonight.
Ron Howard's little brother.
Toddy!
And the millions
Todd
of
Howard's
you
a weird
watching
guy,
online.
man.
We can't thank you enough. This is actually my 25th
birthday
year at Bethesda, and I have seen.
It's his 25th E3.
He's old school, man.
A lot of cool things in that time. I gotta say, tonight is definitely one of them. I got to go to the very first E3 right here
You're
in
old,
Los
dude.
Angeles. I know. They're so cute when they're little.
He doesn't age. So Todd Howard comes out and does his dry humor. You have to, I guess, appreciate it from a certain angle. It didn't play well with me, but at least he showed personality. He came out
trying.
and he was himself. He made a lot of references to the current landscape of gaming.
I feel like
He was
jacket,
real. He was like, he came out.
That
and he
jacket was probably a hot choice, though. I don't know. That's
You
pretty
think it's hot?
It's just a leather jacket under those lights.
Yeah, man.
Very
Oh,
warm.
hot, literally.
Temperate.
Literally.
Sure.
Like he's holding together. What? He's not sweating that much.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, actually.
Old. He needs to retain all the heat he can.
Yeah, he's going through menopause, guys.
What are the things he calls out, guys? What are some of the things, like the hot takes he makes? He makes some good hot takes.
Like about past E3s?
Whoa!
Yeah, dog.
Alexa, play Skyrim.
You're level 57 and see a tall snowy mountain.
Climb it.
Now, life become one.
Crab scuttles towards me. I didn't catch that. I didn't quite catch that. Shout echoes all the way to Sovngarde.
What happened?
Fusroda.
I have a
That's the
wife who
command
tucks
for
her shirt
knocking things
into
over.
her pants.
Yeah.
Is there a command for picking shit up?
Nice.
Haven't reached that level yet.
I'm sworn to carry your burdens.
Ooh.
Gravity unleashes fire breath on you.
Okay.
You have 7% health left.
Oh shit. I drink a health potion.
You are out of health potions.
How many wheels of cheese do I have left?
473.
Okay, I eat all the cheese. I eat all of the cheese. All of it.
Hey, hun. Remember what the doctor said about dairy?
It's a game.
Yes. Right, yes, of course.
It's
You're
a
the
game.
greatest. Thank you so
Why
much.
is she being a bitch?
I ate all of the cheese.
Introducing Skyrim.
That's a weird joke to write.
Special edition.
Yeah.
Very lazy.
Soon to Etch a
It messed up the writing a little bit because I thought it was all really good till that moment.
And your refrigerator.
I like that.
Oh, that's cool.
So that Alexa thing or whatever is actually real.
Alexa?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
saying the game.
Yeah.
The game is real. You can actually get that game on Alexa. For
Yeah,
real.
like Skyrim.
Yeah.
I thought it was just them making
Yeah.
a joke of it's
you
on
can
everything.
actually play a text-based
No,
adventure
apparently
on
it's-
Alexa right now with Skyrim.
Real.
I thought you were saying that
that's
you were like Alexa, that Alexa thing is real.
That Alexa?
I don't know if you've heard of
Have you
it.
heard of this? I thought Becky was that far
Alexa,
behind.
email Becky. Yes.
I was like, oh no, Becky, are you that far behind?
Record my conversations. Send. Alexa, send. I just want to fuck with people.
I know what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
She's trying to get everybody's Alexas working. So now he talks about Fallout. So finally we get straight from the horse's mouth the Fallout goods, and then he throws to this, which we've seen a bit of. But more is shown, I think, or does he just show the same trailer? I think it's the same trailer.
Good.
And then talk about it?
Yeah, and then he'll eventually show real shit though. So everybody's worried about this. But okay, there is a little.
Why are they worried?
Everybody says it's online only.
Celebrate America's
He's gonna explain it.
tercentenary, which is an awesome word, by the way.
I'll play this through because I know that at least
tercentenary.
3 of us are all Fallout.
You are one of the very
players.
special few selected to be an occupant and spend 25 years underground waiting for Reclamation Day, the day the vault opens.
Good morning, Vault 76.
Have another beer there, Kyle, please, and thank you.
I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged.
Hey, guys in the chat, tell me some more stories about vaults, like what different vaults did. I love that shit.
Is it all just like written backstory, or is it like can you experience it in game?
It's all shit that you go to a vault and you piece it together as you explore the vault. Like
crazy.
You're like, oh, what went down here, and then you slowly find out. Like that's what makes it so cool.
It's Reclamation Day.
Oh, finally! I feared you'd never wake up.
Oh, it's back.
Don't you remember? Time to leave the vault.
Vault 77 was one man and a box of puppets.
It may be hard to believe, but I'll never forget the day.
In one vault, they froze you and your family. Oh my god, they're going crazy.
Every walk of life, every race, color.
One vault was a guy and a box of puppets. Okay.
All share one.
Vault 43 had 20 men and 10 women and a panther.
Best and brightest.
Vault 92, populated largely by renowned musicians and vaults. The vault was a test of bed for white noise-based system of implementing combat-oriented psycho-hypnotic suggestions. Vault 101 was never open. One vault on the west coast never closed as the bombs fell. In Vault 11, vault dwellers were encouraged to sacrifice one of their own each year to a computer overlord, or risk having the entire vault's life support system shut down.
We always start with the world.
Vault 108, populated only by one guy, cloned over and over, who can only say his name, Gary.
It allows us to have 16 times the detail.
So basically, imagine Vault Tech as a company that put scientists first as the head of their company, who at all costs said science.
With zero HR and
zero fucking morals.
Incredible array.
And they were like, they saw the apocalypse as the greatest chance for science.
This is where
and testing human beings.
Nuclear secrets are.
So everybody who bought their spot in a vault thought they were getting the ultimate safe haven.
Distinct regions.
In fact, they were signing up to be a guinea pig.
Style, risks, and rewards. There's plenty of cool new Fallout creatures, and we even use the folklore of West Virginia to bring our Fallout versions to life.
Vault 106, 10 days after the doors were closed, they had psychoactive drugs pumped into the vault through the air ducts.
Jesus.
Vault 21, those who were admitted to it were all compulsive gamblers, and the vault was run in such a way that every disagreement had to be settled through a game of chance.
Wow.
We have always wanted to tell that story of what
Vault
it would be
22
like
only
for
had
you
one working toilet.
and the other characters who were first to leave the vaults. But there is one big difference with this game. It's that each of those characters is a real person.
So I have to criticize Bethesda a little bit here.
Because yes,
there's a lot of people not reacting. Look at two dudes.
How'd they get the? she was planted probably.
Well, not planted as much as there are
How
people
did they
there.
know to zoom in on her?
Yeah. Whoa, that's true. How did they know to be on her when she cheered? That's true. That's weird that live they knew to be on her.
Like, oh, quick, cut to her. She's already cheering.
Because he just stated what he knew. He had to know was the most controversial statement of all.
Yeah.
That this is only online. It's basically an MMO. Like, people are worried.
Fallout 76.
Is it only online or
Maybe
is
they
it
have
a version that's
online.
not?
He'll explain, kind of. He says only online.
Okay. I know, there's a lot. You have like 1,000 questions right now. So I'm going to
Gather what you will from what he says.
Now, I'll hit a couple of the big ones. First, of course, you can play this solo. All right?
She's a modder. They know who she is.
Exploring a huge world, doing quests, experiencing
pretty cool,
a story,
though, girl
and leveling
modder.
up. We love those things about our games too. It would not have
Modder.
it any other
She
way.
hacks the game.
But also,
Modder, not
like
like
many of you,
Not
we've
moderator. Not a
always
mod.
wanted to see what our style of game could be with multiplayer. So many of us talk about experiences in our games, but we've never experienced them
You say.
together.
I'm into that one too.
So about 4 years ago, we hit upon an idea.
Oh, I know
that's perfect.
Krya, but I'm just saying
for
it's cool
Fallout.
that she was there.
Open world, survival, every person
Hello, Mata.
and character.
Hello,
is
Father.
And it was an idea.
So
that
he
we
said
just
in interviews
couldn't
that,
shake.
yeah, and he says
We
here,
knew we
you
had
can
to
play
do it
this. Of course
and do
he
it
says you can
in
play
a
it
really
single
big
player.
way.
Yeah, you can play
But
solo.
what
Now, I know-
one has to worry is that, like, you say I can play a single player, but I can also, like, technically kind of, like, play a lot of, like, in MMOs, a lot of games solo.
Alone.
So I guess what everybody's worried about is that are these single player experiences and the narrative experience going to be like a real single player game?
Right.
Are they going to feel full and rich? Or are they going to feel like an MMO where they're kind of like there but in the background, like so many MMOs feel like? That's what everybody's worried about. And has he addressed that fear specifically, chat? Or has he just
You
continued
can
to
play
say
alone as other people grief you. You can play solo, not single player.
like you can say
They confirm you cannot play on your own. There will always be players.
Let's keep in mind that they've also confirmed that this is not a true blown new Fallout. So
Oh, really?
Out into this new American frontier, some of your fellow
Yeah, they wouldn't
survivors may
put out
not
a
be
full-blown
neighborly.
Yeah.
Fallout so quickly.
And I saw a journalist who actually culminated all the info on all the studios and said there is like a very small team dedicated to this right now.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
Okay.
They are reusing assets. It's a good move for Bethesda.
Yeah, I think it's smart.
They use old assets, create a new world, sure, in
And
West
when
Virginia.
you can just fuck around with a friend in.
24 to 32 players per server.
But they
no
said
NPCs.
But they said, like, this journalist that I was reading, I don't know who it was saying, like, you know, keep in mind, this is a small team working on this particular game, if you look at the whole Bethesda team. So he's approaching a new place, and another player, a human player, shot at him. And it's like, okay, well, there's some cute little
Be so
animations in
hostile,
between.
find them and brave the new world together. Whether you choose to explore the wasteland alone or with friends, your days will be filled with fun activities.
The other thing is 4-player max. In your team? Yeah, 4 to a team.
That's cool.
But don't you kind of wish when they say that they're going to, oh my god, that it's going to be as open as it is, that you want more than 4? Yeah, like, is that the benefit of it?
It's kind of a way of making it fair, so there's not some...
And manageable.
Yeah, master team that just goes around fucking everyone in the ass.
Oops. I like the
That's
ass
important,
fucking,
Deacon.
though. But, we'll see. I don't know. I'm not, like, I mean, I see this as not the next Fallout. I don't think anybody does.
Like previous Fallouts, you can play this game solo in Quest. But the easiest way to survive in the wasteland is to team up and build together. And in this one, you can build wherever you want. And you can also then move that
Why do they all
to
wear
wherever you
watches?
want.
How many of you guys wear watches?
It's a thing, man. It's a thing.
The Apple Watch or just fancy
Just
watches?
watches.
If you're an executive, you wear a goddamn watch.
Yeah, they all fucking
What
wear
else
the
are you gonna do
biggest
with your money?
watches.
Yeah.
I haven't worn a watch in years.
Yeah, this is kind of cute.
I have not worn a watch in 15
Get
years.
started with CAMPS, the construction and assembly mobile platform.
You guys are all wrong.
Construct your home of the future. With your home secure,
My least liked
you can
part
now craft
of
handmade ordnance
Fallout
at your
4.
leisure.
It could be
to
kind of
give
fun.
your altercations that personal touch.
Why?
It falls on you and the ingenuity
I played
of
without
your
doing
fellows
any
to
camp shit
rebuild the America
on the hardest
we hold
difficulty.
dear.
Yeah, you don't need to.
And I walked around in one of those suits, and I found endless cores and had no troubles.
Yeah, no.
But don't become
The game was
any
too
way you
easy.
want.
too
I
quickly.
literally didn't own a phone
Monitor
for
your
10 years, and I
environment
did
for
not own a
anything
watch.
out of the
There are
ordinary.
clocks everywhere in the
No,
world.
Becky's in a different
It's just
conversation. They
Get
have a lot
a
of.
receipt. It says the time on receipt. Did you know
true.
that?
Oh,
you
this
can check it.
looks cool.
You don't need a fucking watch.
They've added big baddie battles, which
After
is
a crisis,
kind of different for Fallout.
Your success. There's no
Almost like
lie
Fallout meets
Nuclear Wasteland.
meets Sky or Elder Scrolls.
Document your adventures. Your memories will shape the new American dream. What's that sound? Oh dear. There goes the...
So there's nukes in the game, and apparently, like, you know, in a multiplayer map, you can go find the nukes and then control them and, like, presumably negotiate with each other about who's going to deploy what nuke and, like, try to convince the guys who have controls of the nukes not to nuke you. I think that's what the appeal is. Is like this idea of, like, nuclear back and forth.
He said mod, but not at launch.
The problem I have with all these online experiences is it feels like something you have to dedicate your goddamn life to. Like,
yeah.
And I already have a game I dedicate my life to.
Overwatch.
I want games that I can play all of them.
Yeah,
style.
I kind of like shorter stories.
Yeah, so do
or ones
I.
that you can pick up and put down.
Yeah. I like 8 to 12 hour
Get in and get out
experiences.
games, whereas I feel like the trend is here is a game that you're going to spend every goddamn waking hour with.
Yeah.
And if it's not with this one, it's with the
We got 5
competitors.
other titles for you.
That's why I tend to like indies because they're shorter experiences, which
and
is
a
what
lot
I'm
more
looking
unique
for.
each one.
Yeah.
For me, I will just it's coming out in November this year. So that just tells you right there, this is not a new Fallout. This is
No, it's just a fun little thing.
It's
that
an
you can fuck
interstitial.
around with
Similar
your
to
friends.
Fallout Shelter. It's like something.
If you're into
to
Fallout,
sorta-
it's a different
It's more
product.
Fallout.
It's a completely different product.
Yeah.
And then they talk about Fallout Shelter here. It's on the Switch now. Becky's been playing it. She doesn't love it, she says.
I'm done with it. I played it for a couple days and I was like,
I
eh.
played a lot on mobile when it first came out, then I kind of just stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deacon was quiet through all that for a game that he's usually vocal on.
Oh, yeah.
Just not blowing me away.
Yep.
Thanks for your input. Fired.
Oh. Sorry, man.
This is your last show,
Just want to announce
This is your last
ever
goddamn
doing one of
show.
these.
You hand in your mic at the end of this show.
Here's a new thing that is completely skippable. Skyrim on your fucking phone.
Sweet.
It's a completely new game, though.
Really?
Seriously?
It's a new game. They call it Elder Scrolls. It's not Skyrim. It's Elder Scrolls. Blades.
Blades, yes.
You can play at
She's
the
having fun
office
at her
with one
board meeting,
hand
yeah.
while you play with somebody who is using VR. You can play this in VR and on your phone. Why not? Who cares?
I'm gonna bring my
man?
VR rig into my business
She
meetings
loves
from
it,
now
though.
on.
He loves it.
Todd,
More time.
give me something else. What's this, though?
Oh,
Okay.
Star Wars?
you're close.
Oh, shit.
That's all you get.
What?
They are creating a new IP called Starfield. They say it's like Fallout in space.
Really?
Or maybe it's Elder Scrolls in space.
Who the fuck knows? That's all you get.
They're really showing it off.
One of the
so.
two.
That's interesting.
And it's coming. Did they say when it's coming, guys? Is it like
No.
a long time?
It's
First new
next
Bethesda.
generation. This is
Oh,
the
sweet.
first
That's
time
the important
Todd
thing.
Howard says
He says
next generation.
next generation system game.
Yeah.
And that was pretty big for us to
Yeah,
hear
it
a
was.
person at E3 on a stage say next generation. And he
Damn.
says that we are developing it on next generation hardware, meaning he
Wow.
just basically said out loud
They're already giving
on
us
stage.
this shit.
Yeah, he's saying we have next generation hardware in our hands.
Yeah.
But you
That's
can't
a big deal. That's a
And it's-
hallmark of E3 to like an executive saying
Yeah.
next gen is happening. And then this. I love that people are saying that Bethesda wins because of this. They literally
People love this game.
They literally could have downloaded B-roll of New Zealand and put Elder Scrolls 6 over top.
Yeah.
We all knew they were working on it. They literally showed us nothing except for the fact that they're working on it, which we knew they were. They do not win because of this.
They announced it!
Guys, it's not Elder Scrolls. Clearly, it's Glilder
Yeah,
Scrolls.
it's the glider scrolls. We are in a glider. It's the glider scrolls.
The glider scrolls.
We're making glider
you
scrolls.
guys don't even know
Pretty
the name of the game.
It felt like you were gliding too.
Yeah.
So that happened. I think Bethesda did pretty good, but
Yeah, they
like
did,
you know,
but-
take it with a grain of salt too, because I don't know what to say. Like I don't want to put opinions in your guys' heads because like everybody will accuse me of that.
Yeah,
I want you guys to form your opinions.
I don't listen to your opinions.
Yeah, I know. Ben is very opposed to my opinions. All right, we'll be back after this though, guys. We're moving on to the next game. I don't know what the hell.
Totino's Pizza Roll.